Question?
Yep, same question. What's your feeling on the life issue?
Well, I feel that I feel it's the most passionate issue in North Dakota. In my 16 days on the campaign trail, I've heard loud and clear from both sides of this issue about how people feel about it. It's an intensely passionate, intensely personal, in some cases deeply religious issue for people. And so I know that is out there. What I feel is that the voters have spoken. We had a Republican-controlled legislature and a Republican governor that passed a law last year, went through both houses, governor signed it, we put it to vote for the state of North Dakota, and it lost 64 against 36 for. So the people of North Dakota have spoken. And we had a bill that was a separate bill that was taken all the way to the Supreme Court, which Wayne's through part of his responsibility, took that all the way forward, and the Supreme Court dismissed that. So North Dakotans have spoken, the Supreme Court has spoken. It's not an issue for this campaign.
But my question to you is, what's your feeling on it?
What my feeling on it is, my feeling is that we have people have been trying to put a label on me for 16 days, and I've said neither. And someone who's pro-life is not going to accept that. Someone who's pro-choice is not going to accept that. But I feel that this is an issue where the people that have gone to the edge and picked the labels of the two choices, like there's only two solutions set, you're either one or you're other, and then we're not making any progress on the problem. In just 16 days when I've listened, and I'll be happy to sit down and listen to you or anybody else to hear your deep beliefs about this thing, what I think that the only thing that I've come up with so far, and I'll keep listening, is that we have too many unwanted pregnancies. We have too many unwanted pregnancies. That would be the thing that both sides can agree with.
So you don't have in your own opinion, it's not right or wrong or whatever. You have no opinion of it?
I believe that everywhere in the world where we have outlawed ability to terminate abortions.
Doug, I'm just wanting your opinion, not everybody else, just yours. You're running for governor, and I want to know who to vote for. And one of those, that's a question that I need to know, and a lot of my friends do. I'm not trying to put you, I'm just saying, if you're going to run for governor, I want to know what your take is on it. And you keep telling me what everybody else is, and I'm not trying to belittle. I just want to know what your feeling is on it.
Well, I would oppose late-term abortions. As Wayne said, I believe it should be legal for the health of the mother in the case of rape or incest, should be legal in those situations. And I got to tell you, I got a 20-year-old daughter. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I just don't know, and I can't. And again, this is guys talking to guys, and I know one thing: if there's no male has ever died from a problem pregnancy. I know that. And so as I continue to listen to people, I want to talk to women about this issue, all across the state. I'll talk to men. You can't have a baby without two people, but I want to keep sure that we're listening to everybody. But I do know this. I know if we outlaw the ability to terminate pregnancies, that practice will not stop. Okay? When you outlaw drinking, people don't stop drinking. When you outlaw the ability to terminate pregnancies and make it illegal, it just makes it unsafe for some of the most vulnerable people in the world. Young women who are scared, who are afraid, who are in a spot, that they don't want to be in. They don't want to be in that spot. You look at the data nationally. You take countries in South America where they've outlawed abortion in those countries, and the number one cause of health issues in maternal women is illegal abortions. America was an unsafe place for women before Roe versus Wade. I'm not pro terminating life, but I'm also believe that women have a voice in this debate as well. And I'm just trying to find the balance on this one. But I also say, now we've talked about this for 5 minutes. I'll keep talking at every stop because everybody thinks it's important. But trust me, I'm not running on this issue. And if the legislature passes a bill that I think is unconstitutional, I will probably veto it versus spending our tax dollars running it all the way up to the Supreme Court just to have us learn that it's unconstitutional. We spent our tax dollars testing the Constitution, and we got an answer. I don't think we need to test it again in the next year. And if people want to take something to the voters again, let's take it to the voters again. The voters can decide in North Dakota. The last one we took to them, they voted down 64-36. So it's not really an issue. It's personally deep issue for everybody in the state they have to wrestle with. It's not gonna be an issue in the governor's race this year in terms of, it's not anything I'm running on.